Hi, I'm Jimmy. I'm the host of the show. Thank you for joining us on the 21st day of the 21st year of the 21st century. You know what that means? Nothing. It is also our first full day of Trumplessness here in the United States. There were no crazy tweets from the POTUS account today, no exclamation points, no all caps. This is kind of fun. I've been doing this all day today. If you have one of these at home, you should try it yourself. Watch this. Alexa, is Donald Trump president?
Donald Trump is a former president of the United States.
Former president. Alexa, what is he doing now?
He is at home in Florida yelling at the TV and sucking his thumb.
The Joe Biden administration is underway, and I have to say, it feels good to only have to worry about a deadly pandemic all day. It is kind of sad how much of my life and brain space and energy I spent focused on this awful, selfish con man for the past 5 years, paying attention to every stupid thing he said, every dumb move or horrible policy he came up with. I don't have a joke for that. I just wanted to point out how sad it is. But it's time to move on. The Bidens are moved in. Their dogs must be going crazy because everything smells like fried chicken in there. Did you watch that inaugural concert last night, Guillermo?
Yeah, it was fantastic, Jimmy.
You did. You enjoyed it? What was the highlight for you?
Katy Perry and Demi Lovato.
Oh, okay. Always the ladies. Well, in case you didn't see it, Tom Hanks hosted a star-studded Celebrating America concert. The lineup was tremendous. The ones Guillermo mentioned, Bruce Springsteen, John Legend, Justin Timberlake, Foo Fighters, and the man of the hour, Broadway Joe Biden himself.
Hello.
Can I help you, sir? The gardening supplies are in the back. It did feel calming. It felt like familiar and warm watching these people we know come together. I think it's because this is kind of like a spin-off presidency. Joe Biden was one of the most beloved supporting characters from the Obama administration, and now he's got his own show. Basically, this is the Frasier of presidencies. Graham POTUS hit the ground, walking at a very brisk pace. Seems like a lot of work is being done. He rejoined the Paris Climate Accords. He ended the Muslim travel ban. At the Pentagon, they put the real nuclear codes back in the football. Dr. Fauci was back, a reinvigorated Dr. Fauci. That was good to see. Fauci answered questions, shared a lot of information. He told us about a new strain of the virus in South Africa. He seemed happy to be out of captivity. Biden signed several orders related to the pandemic today. One of them will require travelers to wear masks on planes, trains, and city buses. You know, they've been trying to get people to wear masks on the plane, but this order makes it a federal mandate. So if people don't like it, they have to leave, preferably while the plane is in the air. Biden also got rid of the Diet Coke button today. You know, Trump had a button in the Oval Office, and every time he pushed it, they'd bring a Diet Coke on a silver tray and put it. It was the job his son Eric was born to do, but that's gone now. Joe prefers a tall, cool tumbler full of sarsaparilla. What the Biden team is doing right now is like when you open the hood of a car you've had in storage, like your dad's 67 Shelby GT, and you find out rats got inside and ate all the insulation from the wires and chewed up the upholstery, crapped a little. At the top of the list of things they need to dramatically improve is Trump's vaccine rollout plan, which will be a challenge considering the fact that we found out today it does not exist. There was no rollout plan. I have to say, with all these problems, it makes you wonder how Joe Biden is going to find time to watch 5 hours of Rachel Maddow every day. That's what presidents do, right? We've not heard a peep from Donald Trump, and I'm grateful to him for that. I really am. Trump spent his first full day out of office on the golf course, so nothing has really changed. He's putting and plotting. He's already said to be planning his return to the political stage after less than 1 day. Trump is going to keep coming back even if it doesn't make any sense, like the Emperor in the Star Wars movies. Emperor Palpatine Tiny Hands. Trump got a Meatball Heroes welcome yesterday in Palm Beach. Fans held signs along his drive to Mar-a-Lago, said Trump won, election fraud. So you can see the healing has begun. But just because Trump's down in Florida doesn't mean his friends in Washington have forgotten him. Senator Lindsey Graham was on Fox News last night, buttering his big bankrupt baby up and warning members of his party not to turn their backs on him.
This has been a consequential presidency, 3 Supreme Court justices. I hope President Trump understands that his legacy and his best future lies with the Republican Party. I hope people in our party understand the party itself. If you're wanting to erase Donald Trump from the party, you're going to get erased.
Or just crossed out in black Sharpie. I wish Trump would just tell us what he has on Lindsey Graham and set the man free. You almost feel bad for these guys. Poor Sean Hannity. He's got a show to do every night. He used to get calls from the president. Yeah, they were long, rambling calls, but they were from the president of the United States. Now he's stuck with this.
Tomorrow on this program, as I said, we'll have the Delaware laptop repairman. He has Hunter's hard drive.
Boy, this, by the way, is the Delaware laptop repairman who looks like he gives tours of Loch Ness. Monster sighting guaranteed. He is the laptop repairman at the center of all. You know the Genius Bar? He works at the opposite of that. This has been a very tough week for the QAnon crowd. The prophecies that they've built much of their lives around didn't come to fruition. These guys woke up yesterday thinking they were about to watch Trump round up and arrest all the elites, the pedophiles, and by 6 o'clock, Tom Hanks was introducing Bill Clinton to congratulate Joe Biden on being president. What QAnon members experienced yesterday was the equivalent of leaving cookies out for Santa and in the morning finding them untouched. What happened to the Great Awakening? Did Q forget to set his alarm clock? These are posts from the Q message boards from yesterday. The day started out with a hopeful, very excited tone. Today's the day. Holy yes, I'm not going to be able to think about anything else until something happens. I got the popcorn ready, folks. I'm so excited. The storm is here. They cannot stop what is happening today. They knew all the details of the big plan. This one had everything. The inauguration will go ahead as planned on Wednesday. The indictment will be unsealed Wednesday morning, and arrest warrants will be issued. Once everybody is in place, the National Guard will be used to secure the perimeter of the Capitol grounds. Nobody out, nobody in. Marines will be guarding the tunnels. As Biden comes out, the Secret Service will detain and issue the arrest warrants on approximately 50 to 100 members of the audience. Biden, Pelosi, Schumer, Obama, Clinton, they'll all be transported to an underground military base by Marines, where they will be tried for their crimes by military tribunal. All televisions will automatically tune into this trial, no matter what station you set it to. Enjoy the show. But then there was no show. Joe Biden got sworn in. There were no arrests, no Marines, no military tribunal. Our TVs didn't automatically change channels, which is probably the least realistic thing on the list. Everyone just sat there watching J-Lo. And that was confusing because, look at this. Where is the arrests? Oh my God, I'm freaking out. Heart beating so fast, hyperventilating. I lost my entire life saving betting on Trump to win. I trusted Trump that the truth would come out and I get my money back. Q, where is the arrests? This is an embarrassment. Well, I'm the official laughingstock of my family now. Awesome. OMG, none of this was real. But then there was a glimmer of hope. Hold the line. Military's the only way. I'm still 100% confident President Trump will be serving 4 more years. Pray. And then reality hit. Q was a LARP the entire effing time. LARP is a live-action role-playing game. I had to look that up, too. Everyone got strung along and tricked. And finally, we got conned. Yeah, you did. You got donned, is what happened. But instead of accepting it, a lot of these characters they're doubling down with more banana-headed ideas. Apparently, this is how it works. With conspiracy fans, they just move on to the next one when the first one doesn't come true. One new theory is that the black and gray coat Melania wore during her final address resembled the TV static that would signal the media blackout of Trump's military takeover. Which, if you believe Melania is thinking about anything other than getting some alone time with her tennis pro right now, you really are crazy. By the way, the poor fact checkers at the Washington Post, they've been tracking all of Donald Trump's false or misleading statements since he took office. And yesterday, they posted the final tally, which was 30,573 lies. And that is a record that will never be broke. If those lies were points, Donald Trump would be the NBA's 8th all-time leading scorer, ahead of Shaq, just behind Wilt Chamberlain. But the difference between him and them is he did it in 4 years. He averaged 21 lies a day. And those are just the lies he told in public. If you add in the ones he told Melania and screamed at the TV, it'd probably be like 1 million. He is the greatest liar of all time. He is B.S. Eliot. He is Liza Minnelli, Hoax Hogan, Fibonacci, Dupa Lipa. And by the way, that's the thing I will miss about Trump, is doing what he does all the time, coming up with insulting nicknames. You know, over the past 4 years, we've come up with a lot of them, but the time's passed now. And so to remember all that delicious low-hanging fruit, to cement them in our minds, we combed through more than 4,000 pages of our monologues, and we whittled them down to the best and asked our Grammy-nominated musician to bring them to life in song. And now it's time to take a little trip down memory lane with a 41-pun musical salute to the many nicknames of Donald Trump. Here is the great Rufus Wainwright.
Let's raise a glass, my friend. America is great again. To celebrate the last 4 years, the laughs we've had and many tears, we send off number 45 with names he was called on Jimmy Kimmel Live. There's Trumplesness, Troompa-Loompa, Donnie Boo-Boo, Cheeto Chief, Pumpkin McPornhumper, Unhappy Gilmore, and Commander-in-Beef, Mar-a-Lago, Donnie Bonespurs, Ludacris, El Crappy-Tan, Grab-Ass Grandpa, Orange Hulk, Harry Poppins, King Tutankhamun, Abraham Lincoln, Mussolini, Typho Donnie, and Flavio, the Tangerine Twitter Machine, the Hydroxy Horror Picture Show, Orange Julius Caesar, Freddy Krueger, the Mandalorian Dingus Khan, Putin's pee-pee pal, Liger Woods, Regeneron, Lightning Round, Tweety Gonzalez, Kenny Soprano, QAnon, Dictator Tots, Quid Pro Come Over, Kentucky Fried, Calvediot, Darth Activator, Fanny Lapone, Proper Grandpa, Prisoner-elect, the Lock Her Up Nest Monster, Hungry, Hungry Hypocrite. Thank God we're finally done with this.
Thank you, Rufus. Rufus Wainwright.
Jimmy Kimmel Live. This is ridiculous.